Hi folks, it's voiceover Dadlad here, just welcoming you to my video where I fix this Nintendo Entertainment System console. Now, when I did this video originally, I intended it to be an unboxing and playing. However, when I found that it didn't work, I thought that I'd make a video showing me repairing it. But what I forgot to do was record an intro. So, here it is, me just talking over a bit of old footage of me opening up the old Nintendo before we jump into the repair, which is now. Enjoy! Okay, so just now off camera, I got it hooked up to the TV, powered it on, and as kind of expected, we've got a flashing light. Despite the listing saying, oh, with that game in, and with the game in, doesn't flash. Well, it is what it is, isn't it? Okay, so next thing we're going to do, get this taken apart and see if we can clean inside there. Okay, so what I'm doing now is just taking out the screws. We've got 6 screws, I think, from this NES, Nintendo Entertainment System. Now I'm going to confess, NES, I haven't had one of these in bits for the best part of 8 years. So I bought my NES, like I say, about 8 years ago. And I think I'm right in saying that I think the one I have worked fine, but I think I had one before that didn't work, and I spent a long time trying to get it working. By using various methods. So I think I remember using some Brasso on the pins, the boiling method, which I'm sure some of you may be familiar with, where you basically take the 72 pin connector and you literally put it in some boiling water, and the elders of the internet, for want of a better phrase, say that for them that worked. For me, I just burnt myself. I can definitely remember taking it out of the boiling water and not giving it ample time to cool down and burning myself, which was nice. And it still didn't. There might have been a screw missing there. I wonder if somebody's had this apart already and couldn't fix it. I guess we'll see. What was I saying? Yeah, burnt myself, which was nice. So I'm not sure if anybody's had this apart. You never can quite tell, can you? But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws. We've got a missing screw. Yeah, definitely lends itself to the suggestion that somebody may have been in here before, and by the looks of it, this screw and that screw don't match. Now, I honestly don't know if they did match. They certainly don't at the minute. That one is barely screwed in, so I think that somebody has, they're completely different look, has attempted to fix this already before they sold it, and then it's been sold really knowingly that it's duff, which isn't cool. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of selling untested things. Come on, if it doesn't work, just say it doesn't work, and then that's that. I will always endeavour to give a full breakdown of any issues if I try and sell something on eBay. But hey ho, that's just me. Right, let's wiggle that out of there. And now, how does that edge... Do we have another screw? Yeah, I'm sure if I'm doing this wrong, somebody's screaming, saying, no, stop. Oh, there's quite... There is some funk in there already. I wonder... if all it needs is a bit of clean with some IPA. Let me get some IPA and give that a clean. And I'll be right back. Alright, so I've had it in bits. Given the old Q-tips a run around in the old edge connector, still getting that flashing light. And it was at this point I had a little light bulb moment go off. So I said earlier on in this video that I had, dog says hi, I don't know if you can hear him barking or not, that I had a NES that I picked up that wasn't working, tried to fix it, tried to repair it, fix it by replacing it with a new 72-pin edge connector that I picked up. That didn't work, so I thought, right, well, this is brand new, so this should work. So I'll box this for now, and I binned off that other one. I sold it on eBay as broken, not untested, you know, fully disclosed and all that. And then I bought mine, the one that now works, that I keep, that I play games like this on. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get this edge connector off. So you've seen me take off the RF shield, and at least I think that's called an RF shield. And then there's one final screw down here which holds in the... I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's an RF modulator. Please don't scold me too much if that's not the case. And then the socket for the old AC adapter. And then that allows you just to sort of lift up very gently the motherboard, just enough so that you can prise out the edge connector. Now I did take this off already, off camera earlier on, and give it a little clean because this was quite dirty. Not sure if I can zoom in there. Where are we? And although it still looks a bit grim, I did give it a good old clean, and it doesn't seem like there's any more grim coming off. Although I may have to revisit that. Perhaps go over it with a little bit of fine sandpaper or something. I don't know. Let's see. Let's get the new edge connector on. Let's get that lined up. And if we can get this on and seated in properly, I think we're in. Just looking at the screw holes. Get that board dropped back down. I'm not going to screw anything back together just yet. What I am going to do is just drop this back on, because that'll help the cartridge go in. Are we in? We're good. Right. Let's... oh, moment of truth. Tell you what, I'm going to stay here, and then you can hear my cheers, all my groans, when we get the results. I'm not going to show you just yet. So I plugged it in, cartridge is going in. All I'm going to do now is I'm just testing for flashing light, whether we've got a flashing light, and I'll look for a signal afterwards. Now we've still got a flashing red light. Boo, boo, boo. Okay, right. Next things to try. Let's see. So we know that we know that the edge connector, I mean, is it making the right amount of contact? Because that's not strictly in properly. Just give that a wiggle. Let's give it one more. Let's just give it one more, shall we? Let's give it one more. No. You know, you sometimes convince yourself that this is going to be the time when it works. Alas, no. Okay, so listen, we know that the edge connector is good because it's a new one, so we should really assume that it works. So, I don't know. I'll have a little think. Watch this space.
A few moments later.
Okay, right. I've been away, had a little think, made a brew. That always helps. Bag in. How do you take yours? So where we left it at, I've taken this off, cleaned under it, replaced it with this. Or did I replace this with this? This is the new one. And it suddenly dawned on me, this is a 72 pin connector. And there aren't 72 pins there. The door swings both ways. There's two sides to every story. There's two sides to the board. So, I flipped it over. And you're going to have to forgive me because I've not done the best job here. I've not taken it out. And I'm sure everybody's probably been screaming this at the TV already. Or not. There's another 30... What's half of 72? 36 pins on this side of the board. So, I gave these a clean as well because this was absolutely ditched. And, well, we no longer get the red flashing light. However, we don't get a picture on the screen. We've got a solid red light, which is progress, I guess. I'm going to put that together in a second. But we've still not got a picture on the screen. Now, I know that this cartridge works because I've tried it with my other NES, a working NES. So the issue is still with this. So I'm going to finish my brew, bag in, give these pins another clean, maybe start to put it back together a little bit, and we'll see if somehow it rectifies itself as I re-clean it and put it back together. We're making progress. See you shortly. See, this is the one thing, well, one of many things I like about tinkering around with these old consoles is something doesn't work, then it works. Oh no, then it still doesn't work, but it works a little bit more, a little bit less. If it's not working and you do something to it and working is here and you move this way towards it working and then you're seemingly going in the right direction and then it just goes back. Literally all I did was put the casing back on because we were at nothing and then we were at not flashing. Going around in circles. Yeah. Right. So we're back with this, and actually, come to confess, it's been a couple of weeks now since I last did a bit of work on this NES board, trying to troubleshoot that flashing red light. So I went away, packed it away in its box, did a little bit of reading online. I came back to it, and I've just been spending about the last hour or so getting it redismantled and working on this. Now, I didn't know. I did a little bit of reading, and I was reading about this chip here, this one here, which on my board is labelled 31978. It is commonly known as the NES lockout chip. And for those that you don't know, or some of you probably will do if you're watching this video, you're obviously into this kind of thing. For those that you don't know, there we're going to focus a little bit better. It's to stop people playing region protected games. So as you can see, my board's a PAL, so it's designed to only play PAL games. And apparently this chip over time can fail. And when that fails, it just sends the system into a complete meltdown, which could be one of the reasons that we're getting the red blinking light. And you'll be pleased to know, after removing pin 4, some people cut it. I didn't have any small enough tools, so I went with the option of desoldering it and then basically just pulling it off. Yeah, we were all good. So I plugged the system back in, fired it up, and lo and behold, not only did we not have that red blinking light, but we had a working NES. So I'm going to get this all put back together, and then I'll just film a little demo just so you can see it in all its glory before it goes into the museum. Righto guys, so here we are. We're all back together, and as you can see, we have got that stable red light, and now as you can see on the TV, now I've been over and plugged it in, we've got that beautiful picture. We've got gameplay, so we've gone from having nothing. What a journey this has been. I've certainly learned a couple of things, and I'm actually very keen now to start scouring eBay and the various auction pages, local listings, and trying to find more of these to see if we can perhaps bring some more back to their former glory. So hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll leave you with a little bit of Mega Man just for a minute or two. Thanks.